In today's video, we're working on this Audi Q4 e-tron and installing the Highline Reversing Camera. Good morning guys, as mentioned this Q4 e-tron is in with us today to have the Highline Reversing Camera. It's also going to be having the front OPS sensors installed, but that will be covered off in another video later on. So this is what's called the launch edition, and it was one of the first Q4 model specs to come from Audi. It's their full electric SUV, but it didn't come with Highline Reversing Camera and it didn't come with front OPS sensors. Not sure the reason why. Maybe it's just because it is the launch edition, it's very feature limited, or it's to do with the ongoing chipset issue and just not being able to build the cars with all the spec that they want. So we're going to be fitting the Highline Reversing Camera, which goes in the rear grab handles, genuine Audi camera as always, and then we're going to run all the wiring through the vehicle into the MMI unit. And as you can see here, it's one of the newer MIB, very spaceshipy, very cockpit type systems inside. So we're going to integrate it all into that because it's one of the newer platforms like the A3, Golf 8, ID3, etc, etc. We can't just code it because that's no longer available from Audi. You have to be an independent, you have to be approved to use Odis and be able to unlock certain systems in here. So in this particular vehicle, from memory, it's the 19 CAN gateway. Well, it's the CAN gateway, it's the brain of the vehicle, and also the head unit, which is called the 5F. So we'll do all of that, we'll get it coded up, and then we'll jump back after it's all been done and dusted so that you can see it, how it all looks. Right then guys, Audi Q4 e-tron Highline Reversing Camera done. We've done this in stages because the next video is about the front OPS, but I wanted to show you how the car looks and feels and behaves with just the Highline camera installed with the rear OPS that it came with from factory. So just to quickly show you the camera before we jump in. There's the new camera all installed there. Looking nice and neat and tidy as per factory. Still works as it should do. Then we can close it, and then you can see the camera in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in the car, start it all up, get it all working, and then come back to you. Right, inside the cockpit, and like I said, it is very spaceshipy. Got all the touch capacitive buttons on the multifunction steering wheel. Not too much going on here, and it's very sort of nice and neat, shall we say. Let's turn all this off. And right, so ignition is off at the moment, so you just have to put your foot on the brake. So it's come down from London, and I can't remember the battery size on this vehicle. Just ignore the thinkware. It was started on 100%, it's now 34%. It's very cold today, so it has zapped it quite a lot. So all we're going to do is literally, when the thinkware does finally finish, we're just going to zip it into reverse. Very weird gear shift that you have to get used to. In reverse, and there we go. So on this particular car, it's already got reversing sensors which are displaying on here. Now I can't remember if all of them do it or if we've activated this feature because I didn't drive the car and I don't remember what it did, in all honesty. So there's the Highline Reversing Camera. It's one of the newer breeds of camera, so you do get a really nice image on display. So as you turn the steering wheel, your guidelines will change and display on there. You don't get too many settings from memory on this one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So there's the genuine Highline Reversing Camera, looking all nice, neat and tidy. You can see we're in reverse there with the lights. So if you've got a Q4 like this, then make sure you get in touch. I'll be really honest, it's not the cheapest install ever, because the components are really expensive at the moment because of one thing and another, and it takes a long time to do. We have to go online and do all the activation and coding, so it's not just someone that's rolling up with a cable to turn it on and activate it and all that sort of stuff. As I said, we are going to do another video to show the front OPS, so that will come there. So on the next video you'll see the camera and all the sensors and all that sort of stuff. Doesn't give a great deal, if I'm being honest, but it will give you that front end protection there. Like I said, if you've got a car like this, get in touch. We've now got our EV chargers, as you've probably seen in a previous video. So this customer, because he's come such a long way, as soon as we've done what we've needed to do, we're going to plug it into our charger. We offer it complimentary to all EV vehicles, so that you don't have to then go away and find a charger, because he definitely wouldn't be getting home to London on that 34%. As always, thanks for watching. So make sure you sub to the channel if you've not subbed already. Hit the like on the button if it's provided you with any info or information that you like. And as always, thanks for watching.